So this is a little video that's going to demonstrate how to add in the AJAX Control Toolkit to your web application in ASP.NET. So what I did is I created a project and I used the template for the ASP web application. So this is a web forms application. And I've already got the AJAX Control Toolkit when I created this application because I've added it into my other projects previously and now it's adding it in automatically. However, I'm going to show you the steps that you need to go through in order to add the AJAX Control Toolkit if you don't see it in your project when it gets created. And you can see that the AJAX Control Toolkit has all kinds of cool little things in it that are really fun to use, and they keep adding to it all the time. So it's important that you update your AJAX Control Toolkit from time to time, so that you can use this method to do that too. So I'm going to go to Tools, and I'm going to go to Library Package Manager, and I'm going to go to Manage NuGet Packages for a Solution. NuGet is an add-in that allows you to update and add in all kinds of features to Visual Studio that don't come by default that you may want to search for online. So you can see that I'm online, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for the AJAX Control Toolkit. And it's looking for it, so it should come up, and there it is. So I'm going to tell it to install the AJAX Control Toolkit, and this is the latest version, 7.1213. So I'm going to just go ahead and install that, and it's going to take it a minute because it has to think about it. And note it's going to install it in the solution folder, so I'm going to click OK. And it's installing that in the solution folder for my application, which is called AJAX Toolkit. So it takes it a second here. And I have to accept the licenses for some of those specialized tools. So we just say, OK, I accept. And then it does its little thing, and it takes it a moment. So we have to be patient while it adds in all the DLLs and all the good stuff. So you can see it's adding in a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to close that now. And then I already have this AJAX Control Toolkit. I'm going to just go ahead and delete the tab. And if you don't have it, so here's what you're going to do. I'm going to, in the toolbox, add a new tab. I'm going to call it AJAX Control Toolkit. And then I'm going to tell my application to show all files over here so I can see the bin folder. And in the bin folder, you can see that I have Script Manager for MS AJAX. And so this is going to be where we're going to add that DLL. In the references, you see I have a reference for AJAX Control Toolkit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now add a or choose items for my AJAX Control Toolkit tab here, and when this finishes, it's going to load all of the DLLs I currently have. I'm going to go ahead and search for that AJAX Control Toolkit DLL. I'm going to browse for it, and I'm going to browse in my documents, Visual Studio 2012 projects folder, because that's where I put my project, and it's under AJAX Toolkit, and it's in a folder called Packages. So that DLL that I'm looking for is in a folder called Packages, and there you see there's the AJAX Control Toolkit that I just downloaded, the most current version. I'm going to double click that, go into the lib folder, and I want version 4.5, which takes me to this content, and ta-da, there it is right there. So I'm going to click open on that DLL, which means I'm adding it into my application. So it's going to take it a second here because it's populating all those little controls that are going to be in that AJAX Control Toolkit tab when I'm done. So it's doing its little thing here. We have to be patient because there are, I think, about 48 controls in this toolkit, and they're adding more all the time. So come on. Here we go. So you can see that when we're done that there's an accordion, there's the accordion pane, and if you scroll down you can see all the controls that are going to be added to the toolkit are checked. And I'm going to just go ahead and say OK. And when I do that, you see there's my toolkit, and it's now populated with all the latest controls in the AJAX Control Toolkit. So there you have it. That's how you add it into your project.